Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Shay, your local numerologist. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And make sure you're subscribed to my other channels, Queen Spirit 1126 and Answers by Queen Spirit. So let's go ahead and get into things. So last week we talked about what it means when you see your birthday, the month and the day, right? So now we're going to get into what it means when you see somebody you love or, relevant, somebody you dislike, when you see their birthday, right? Again, month and day. So I'll describe the month and day as the attitude or the sun number. This is a number that's kind of like your rising sign, your first impression. It's not who you are, but it's more of what vibe are you giving off when people meet you. And this is the vibe you give off because this is how you see the world. This is how you view who people are and all of that rigmarole, right? So that says to me that when you see somebody's birthday, the month and day, this is an energy of who is this person in relation to me, because an angel number always speaks directly to you. You're the one who's seeing it, so you're the one who is interpreting it, right? So it's not about, oh yeah, they're doing this. I mean, it might be they're doing this, they're doing that, but it's really not this vibe of, okay, this person is going through something, but more of, okay, what is the perspective that you have about this person? Who do you think they are? Like, what is the vibe that they've been given to you? And then I get this, how can we make it grow? How can we change that? You guys may be seeing somebody's birthday because you want to change your perspective of them, or I don't know, it's almost like you need to take a look at perspective. So let's go ahead and get into this. I'm gonna pull a map card first, see what we get. Okay, so we got listening, number 53. That number does come to an 8. So this definitely gives some kind of karmic vibe. So into the unknown is on the bottom. I'm just gonna pull that, put this deck away. Yes. So 8 is the number of karma and events, right? So this could be a vibe that an event is coming up regarding this person. And you either need to change the way you look at this event or change the way you are looking at this person, right? So let's go ahead and read listening for you guys, right? When this card appears, you're being reminded that there is a time to speak and a time to be silent. Now is an occasion for listening. Pay attention not only to what is being spoken, but also to what is not being said at the moment. For the deeper message is not always obvious. Listen with your heart, not just your ears, and you'll find clarity. Receiving the listening card is a fortune sign and ensures a greater understanding of circumstances, right? So what I'm feeling is that when you see somebody's birthday, their situation and their relationship with you is going through some kind of changing, turning phase. You see the number 5. 5 is about changing fear. You see the number 3 about communication and relationships. And 8 is about that karma, abundance, events, whatever. But of course, seeing somebody's birthday does not mean any abundance. So we're not fucking going there. But it can mean that they are going through some kind of situation. There is some kind of event that is happening that they're going to try to include you on or exclude you from, right? It's also a vibe that the relationship that you have with this person needs to be reassessed and reevaluated. So let's pull a couple cards here, get some clarity on this listening, right? Because I feel like this is a big deal. Listening to your intuition. Also, all the time with angel numbers, it's one of those things, especially if you're seeing the same one over and over again. Try to record how you felt right before. You seen it, try to get a vibe, like what were you thinking about? I know angel numbers can be distracting and kind of take us off our train of thought, but it's very, very important because like spirit can answer our questions just like that. And like I said, with the seeing your own birthday, the angel number in and of itself is also important, right? So if you knew somebody that was born on March 3rd, this 53 would still be important if that's what you're seeing. 5-3. 5-3 is about a change in communication, a change in relationship. So that would also be important too. It's not anything you should ignore. All right, so clarify listening, spirit. Okay. So we got the 7 of Wands and we got the, So what I'm getting is this kind of defensiveness about either how this person treated you, how they didn't treat you, some kind of connection that you have with this person, and your dreams, love, the things that you internalize in life. I'm also getting that it may be that this person owes you an apology, right? Because we have defensiveness and the Princess of Cups, which is about apologies. So there's this vibe that you may be offended because somebody mistreated you and then they haven't been completely honest or completely regretful about that. So I also get this vibe of adapting, right, to this new kind of position that your relationship is sitting in. Sorry. I think that's good. This relationship that it is like you have like been going back and forth with somebody and it's like, okay, they're not going to give me an apology. Being defensive isn't helpful. So it's kind of like moving on from it. All right. So again, attitude number is all about perception and perspective. In this case, if you're seeing somebody else's attitude number, it's definitely this vibe that you need to reevaluate how this person is affecting you, right? Because the only time that we're disappointed in people is if we have expectations of them, and that expectation that we have of other people is based on our perception of them, our perspective of their life. Spirit's like, move on from that. Make sure that you guys aren't obsessing over who somebody could be or what somebody could be, right? Again, I'm going to point out that I do feel if you're seeing somebody else's birthday, that there is a change that's going on within them that's going to affect you. But it also may just be a change of how you're viewing the situation so that you can open yourself up more to something better. Kind of free yourself and release yourself from the bullshit. So we have into the unknown, trust and all will be revealed. Okay. Life is an adventure and often new opportunities will arise that you don't know how to deal with. This is one of those times. You're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into unknown territory. Imagine that you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Whatever your inquiry, trust that you'll be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures. Okay, so for some of you, this will mean mending a relationship with this person. It also may mean graduating to the next level with this person. Okay. And then on the other side of that, it can also mean kind of like breaking away, and kind of like getting your own space from around this person. I really feel like this whole vibe of like hanging out on, going out on a limb. Like I feel like going out of your way for somebody that hasn't been somebody trying to lead you in the wrong direction, right? And you're following them, and then you're like, you know what? I have been following you enough, right? The number 7 is all about an intrinsic look at ourselves, spiritually, physically, rationally. What's going on with me, right? And then how does that relate to this person? Why are they treating me like this? Why was our relationship like this? And in some cases, you'll think of ways to make your relationship a little bit better if that's what you want. All right. So let's clarify into the unknown. Get a couple cards on that. So we got 8 of this. The number 8 is heavy here. Number 7 and 8, if I'm going to be real. Because we got the Tower here again, another 7, right? We have the 8 of this, another 7. We have the Empress. Like, okay, in this Into the Unknown, the book talks about paving your own path, right? Somebody in this situation, when you are seeing somebody else's birthday, right, they may be facing a major Tower moment, or your relationship with them is facing a major Tower moment. Something that is going to need to be rebuilt through work. Like, it's like hard work, but also, what do they call it? Determination, will and determination. Thank you, Spirit. So we have the Tower here, which is kind of like, right now, the Tower is giving me kind of like an exposure of a faulty foundation, right? So I was looking at this thing about the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and I saw that they didn't mean to make it lean, which I don't know if I knew or did not know, but learned that 2 floors up, they knew that the shit was on an unlevel foundation, but they continued building on top of it. And now because of that, they will have to constantly correct that and make sure it's safe for people. And see, that's the thing. When you build something on a shaky foundation, eventually the shit's gonna come down. Because once you have your foundation, there is no going back and changing it. It is the foundation that you created. It's the foundation that you made. So this is also a vibe that the faulty foundation between you and this person is going to be removed, right? And then you're going to be pushed into this instance where you have to either rebuild something or find your own way. All right. So I'm going to get you guys angel card. Actually, let's do a chakra and an angel card. I'm going to let you go. Transformation. Yeah, this feels like a huge transformation. Whoa, look at this. Listen came out twice, y'all. Listen came out twice. So make sure you guys are exercising that throat chakra, right? Because we think about our throat chakra, we're talking, but our throat chakra also applies to how well we listen, how we intake information and translate that for ourselves. So take a spiritual look at the situation to see what's really going on. Even if you dislike this person, it's always a way to see, okay, this person, they had a very hard childhood, so they grew up as a funky adult. Now, does that excuse their behavior? No. But what it does do is it helps you to understand, hey, this person is that way because they're that way. It doesn't have anything to do with me. All right, so what else we got? We got the 6th chakra, 3rd eye chakra. I use my imagination as I create and pursue my dreams and wishes. Second time we saw dreams, y'all. I ask myself, what do I want? My thoughts create my reality at the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. I use this power to create harmonious relationships between all these levels. I imagine the life I would like to have, and I encourage my thoughts to be truthful, wise, and discerning. In the quietness of meditation, I see and hear the truth. Okay, so I'm just going to say again, truth is about what's actually happening. You have to accept people for who they are, and if you don't want to deal with them based off who they are right now, you have to release that. Do not try to make people be someone that they're not. Okay, that's all I have. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you next time.